Okay, sure. Double See the Truth? Yeah, absolutely. I will refill my hand, please, and thank you. Hello, my fair citizens. Strider here with another salty deck, this time brought to you by the one and only CoCo, Collected Conjuring. So Collected Conjuring is a 4-mana sorcery. You get to look at the top 6 cards of your library and cast 2 sorcery spells with the mana value of 3 or less without paying their mana cost. You put the rest of the cards at the bottom of your library in random order. So this is really cool because we're able to cast quite a few spells. However, keep in mind that it is only sorcery spells that this works on. So we had to kind of use some inefficient spells to really just cast because it has to be sorceries. Now, of course, with this, we had to add in some land destruction or pseudo ramp, I guess you could say at the same time. We decided to go with Geomancer's Gambit and Cleansing Wildfire. Now, both of these cards, they will destroy target land, and then the owner of that land gets to search their library for a basic land card, put it into the battlefield, and then you get to draw a card. So this is really cool because we're going to combine this with Cascading Cataracts, which is an indestructible land, which means we can target our own land, destroy it, but it's indestructible. We get to search our library for a land, put it into play, and then we get to draw a card. So it's like a Growth Spiral on crack, or an Explorer, I guess, because Explorer is a sorcery and Growth Spiral isn't. Whatever, you know what I mean. But that's what we get to do. It's really, really cool. I like it a lot. However, if we're going up against a monocolor deck, not that great, which is why we use it for ramping. If we're going against a 3, 4, 5 color deck, it's amazing because most of those people don't put in very many basics, if any at all. So we have 2 win conditions in this deck. One of them is going to be Tasha's Hideous Laughter, and the other one's going to be Grapeshot. So it's kind of a pick your poison type of thing. Right now, I just have 2 Hideous Laughters and 4 Grapeshots, just because Grapeshot has a little bit more versatility in there as far as it just being a win condition like Tasha's Hideous Laughter is. So Grapeshot's just 2-mana sorcery with Storm that deals 1 damage to any target. Now, Storm is amazing in this deck because we are using cards like Collected Conjuring, which when you cast Collected Conjuring, it's a cast, and then you get to look at the top 6 cards of your library and cast 2 of them for free without paying their mana cost, which is 2. And then if you have any other mana left, you can do whatever you need, and then Grapeshot obviously only costs 2. You can start storming off and getting a 2-mana Grapeshot, but hitting them for 6 or 7, or you can hit a massive planeswalker that's about to ultimate. There's a lot of things that you can do with this. Grapeshot is a really, really good choice. And then Tasha's Hideous Laughter is also really, really funny. No pun intended. Because you get to exile cards from the top of the opponent's library until you exile a total of 20 mana value from the cards exiled this way. So this can either be really good or really bad. Like if somebody's using a really, really cheap deck like a Cavaclade deck or an Elf deck, all the cards are like 1, 2, and 3 mana, and Tasha's Hideous Laughter just rips through a lot of their deck. And then when we're double casting this, either with Collected Conjuring, getting 2 of them off of that, or if we're double casting it with Primal Amulet, this can just get out of control. It can be a one-shot kill. If we get both of them in the same turn, it can get pretty crazy, and you can easily win with it. Now, with all of this, we need a way to refill our library from our graveyard because, of course, there's only limited amounts of spells that we have, and since we're casting all of them a lot, and of course, Grapeshot only does 1 damage, so we're going to have to do it a lot, especially if they're gaining a lot of life with like CoCo Angels. There's a whole lot of things we have to avoid, and that's why we're using Witness the Future, which is actually probably one of my new favorite cards right now. It's an amazing card, 3-mana sorcery. You get to put 4 target cards from either the opponent's graveyard or our graveyard into their library, shuffle it, and then I get to look at the top 4 cards of my library and choose one of them, put it into my hand. That's just great. Just being able to look at the top 4 cards of your library, picking one of them, putting it in your hand, that alone to me is really, really good, especially for 3 mana. So when you're looking at cards like Drawn from Dreams or something like that, it's 4 mana to look at the top 7, and then you get to put 2. But this one is 3. You also get to shuffle 4 back in, or if opponent's playing a graveyard deck or reanimate deck, you can shuffle 4 cards that you don't want them to have into their library, and then you get to do it. So there's a lot of really cool things you can do with Witness the Future, but mainly you're just going to refill your library and cast more spells, because that's exactly what we want to do, especially if we can target our Collected Conjurings and just kind of storm off with Grapeshot, get multiple Hideous Laughters out. It's great. It's super, super fun. Now, as a caveat, this deck is called Flood of Floods because you flood with this deck. 80-90% of the games, I would say, you just get flooded. So I will dare you to play this deck. As far as what changes, I really don't know. I started off with 26 lands, and then I think I finished off at 20 lands, and it was still getting flooded. And this is almost every single game. Like quite literally almost every single game we were getting flooded. So I don't exactly know what we can do with it. There was a couple people in chat messing around with it, and they said they had to go down to 17 to 18 lands in order for it to be somewhat consistent. I just didn't have the time to really put into the deck any longer than what I already put in, because I put a lot of time into it. It looks and feels like it's really, really good when we don't get flooded. It was just the fact that we get flooded so much. And I'm not even exaggerating. A lot of times I'm really hyperbolic and I exaggerate a lot. I get it. I understand. But this time, not even exaggerating, it was like 90% of the games. Most of the games that we won, it was by sheer luck that we were getting flooded. And then all of a sudden we were able to delay the game enough, luckily, that we passed through the flood. we had to Moses a little bit, but we were finally able to get through it. But these games, it was really, really difficult. It was really difficult. Regardless, it's a super fun deck. I like it a lot, especially when it goes off. But if you're going to build it, it's going to set you back 34 rares, which is kind of a lot. I don't know if I'd build it. But at the very least, I highly recommend building Witness the Future. It's just an uncommon, so you don't have to worry about it. I'll probably use it in a lot of other decks, so that's what I would focus on more than anything else right now, is Witness the Future. And outside of that, if you want the deck list, top right-hand corner of this video, you should have a little card that pops out. It'll send you over to the Aether Hub page. If you want the text-based version, it'll be in the description below, as well as another link to the Aether Hub page. Stay salty and enjoy the games. We just need to hit on any one of our cards this time. All right, we need one hit on one card at least. If we can get one hit on one card, we'll be one step closer to winning. But when we cast 4 cards and miss every single time, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. It's Lurrus, so it's a bad matchup. Thoughtseize, of course.
Fucking Steve! God! Unholy fucker of mothers, really?
Take the anger. Come on. Come on. Hurry up. What are you doing? I mean, let's see how many basics they have, shall we? Are they just running 2 colors, or are they running 3? That's the next question. It is Grixis. See, why would they not just get rid of anger there? I don't get it.
I don't give a fuck.
It's fine, we'll top deck a land here. That's all we need. And then I can Grapeshot. Well, that's bad. How about no? Your Dragon Rage Channeler will stay a 1/1. It will stay a 1/1. You're like, I mean, I don't mind those. Finally. All right. Yeah, what up, dad jokes? I just got 2 thumbs up and 0 sleep. How'd you get 0 sleep? I didn't get a lot. Fucking A. Sure. Insomnia? Oof. That can't be good. The question is, do I just ram out Primal Amulet here? We know they have K command, so they can destroy artifacts, which is very unfortunate. We're running into 2 hard counters back to back, and I don't fucking appreciate it. Just baited it. All right. I mean, if it goes through, that's great. Okay. Did not go through. Is there a way to make Primal Amulet uncounterable? Leer, is that it? Leer is 5 mana. Yes, play it. Shit. I was 100% sure they were going to counter that. That's why I was holding up Anger instead? Play it. Play it, fuckface. Got him. Got him.
All rise, motherfucker.
You got jebaited. You got jebaited. You got jebaited. 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 Jebaited.
maybe I do cycle it. All right. Do they have it? Okay, sure. Double see the truth? Yeah, absolutely. I will refill my hand, please and thank you. Absolutely. Wait. Watsy still hates me. Okay. All right. I'm going to be honest with you. I am the loudest person and biggest supporter of Historic more than anyone else on the fucking planet, except for maybe Watsy employees themselves. Okay? Just flat out, I'm saying it right now. And they still won't even respond to any of my comments. Or DMs or anything. They just fucking ignore me. And it's kind of big sad. You know? No. Too bad you didn't do a spoiler for the alchemy, given you play those cards a lot. They'll never give me a spoiler. I'm too much of a brand risk for them. 100%. Eh. Yeah, they'll never give me one. I couldn't even get... All right, so I tried to get an interview with the guy that rescued the fucking dog. Or, not rescued. That's such a lame thing to say. Who did the fucking whatchamacallit? So at MTG Vegas, 2, 3, 4. At MTG Vegas, there was a lost dog, and he ended up taking it. And I tried to get an interview just to have him talk about it, and he said, oh yeah, since it's tangentially related to MTG, you know, I have to get it approved by legal. I was like, fucking, okay, whatever. But I didn't think that they were going to, like, actually deny it. I never got a response back. They wouldn't even let me do an interview to talk about how a WotC employee rescued a dog at an MTG tournament. That's actually how fucking stupid that is. Somebody at WotC hates me. I swear to God. I don't know who it is, but somebody at WotC does not like me. They haven't responded to any of my messages or anything for the last 3 years. Yeah, WotC really needs to worry about their image right now. Yeah. But honestly, I wouldn't do a card reveal for them unless it was land destruction or they paid me. Those would be the only two reasons. I'm not about to do free marketing. Fuck that. I'm not about to like make a video and put in like hours worth of effort and then have my editor do some effort without some type of compensation. You can like go fuck yourself with that, right? But that's what they expect everyone to do, and that's what everyone does. But they get reward packages. They get like t-shirts and shit. So that's fair. Manager of Watsy probably puts horse jizz on their coffee. Wait, opponent, are you roping me right now? Chat, I'm getting roped. I will actually take that. I don't know if they're actually roping me. I don't think they are. They? Most companies don't even go that far. What, as far as sending them t-shirts and stuff? What are you talking about? Name one company that doesn't do that. Name one. I'll wait. I'll wait. Name one company that doesn't pay their players to advertise the game. Company that sponsors smaller streamers, you get free key and some codes to give out. The companies aren't going to go to smaller streamers in order to get that done. Some surprisingly do. I don't know, you'd have to give me an example. I've never seen it. I don't know why I'm doing that. Some ropes it up, they should receive a good old dick twist. Yeah.
Hose man.
It's true, hose man. Like both Rogue Lords and other indie roguelike approach very small streamers. That's possible. I suppose I could see that. And they don't pay them at all? I guess it depends. I wonder if they asked for payment. That was a mistake not to leave a mana open. What up, BBT? How's it going, mine? Hello, opponent. This is delicious. Please don't have removal for that, please. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I'm like, you better pump that up past 3. That seems like a mistake, no? Because I just showed Sweltering Suns? Hmm. All right. Okay. Let's double cast CoCon. The only real Collected Conjuring. All right. Let's throw down Buttplug Island. Fucking see the tree. God damn it. Okay, let's ramp into another wildfire, or ramp into another CoCon. So now we should be able to get another board wipe, right? Easy. Easy. CoCon. Grapeshot. CoCon. Anger. Grapeshot. All right. Anger go burr. I'm so angry right now. I mean, this isn't great. It's not, we're not in a great position. All things considered. Okay. BPI? Alright. So, Sweltering Suns, Anger, CoCon. Anger. One, 2, 3, 4. One. Oh, the copy only gets 1. Okay, the copy doesn't. Okay. All right, just kidding. Okay, I didn't know that. The more you know. The copy doesn't get Storm. I didn't know that. I guess this is fine. Picozit. Picoziti's nuts. Misspelled Pikachu. That's fair. Zombie wave. Hello. Eh. Let's get a Scryland. Peek at you? Yeah, you Pikachu. No, you got a Pikachu, whatever one. I like it. I love this card. Sorry you talk too much? Nah. Oh, fuck me. Ooh, okay, they didn't crack it. Which means... Yeah, don't forget the predictions, by the way. I don't know if that was a good idea for you to do now, opponent. Because you could have got a land off that or something. Oh, it's your next end step? Your next end step? Oh, I didn't know that, actually. Red? Yep. Beautiful. beautiful. Ooh, Primaru redeeming the Beard Stroke. Take action, let's get BPI. Alright. I don't know why I shocked that in. I really have no idea why I shocked that in. Ah. Anger, Sweltering, Geomancer is that. Take action. Just in case. Just in case. The big suck. Yeah, I can't really blow up their lands because I just die. Oh, wonderful. They have a third one. This is not good. I need a spell. If I could get a Collected Conjuring, my dick would be quite stiff. Oh, what in the shit? Okay, they played their elf. That's one less Demouge. It's one less Demouge. Okay. Take action. BPI. Beautiful. Finally. Shit, I actually have to do this now, though. Grapeshot? Okay. Delicious. All right, come on, one more.
Alright, come on, one more.
Oh my god. Oh, could you fucking not, though? Ugh! Ooh. All right, I don't think I have any more basics. After this, I don't think I have any more basics. Oh, I'll have one. Witness. Okay, Witness is great. Let's go and get a CoCon, a Grapeshot, Anger. All right, let's go CoCon. The final countdown? I don't know about that. See the truth? The truth has been seen? Truth has been seen? I think I almost win. I win? Okay, I win. Pokey, 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 pokey. Pokey, 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 pokey. 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 Wait! But pokey! Zombie wave! Pokey, pokey, pokey. I mean, that's a hard counter. We just can't really do anything. We delayed it as long as we could. And the fact that we just drew nothing but lands. I mean, we had 5 lands in our hand. We never missed a land drop. We held off as long as we could, though. We did last a while. I have a mountain, too. Biatch. All right, play a 1 toughness creature. And I hope it's a lizard. Play a lizard. Is not a lizard. But play 2 creatures. Come on, baby. Play 2 creatures. Do it for daddy. Come on. Wait. All right. We're going for the win. Fuck it. We go for the win. I ain't no punk bitch. I mean, I am, but still. Maybe I don't want to be. Did you ever think about that? Okay, they didn't priest it. Save, obviously. Obviously. Yep. Ooh, I should have done it to myself, got a red source, and then hit that. Okay, that was a big yikes. Okay, I punted. I punted a little. You know what? No, I didn't. I wanted to see the truth anyway, you know? I wanted to see the truth anyway. Oh, CoCo, yes, Daddy. Alright, this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. If you have artifact removal in your hand, I swear to fuck. And I don't want to swear to fuck. All right. Let's do See the Truth and Geomancer's game. Oh, I almost targeted the wrong land. Red. All right. Okay. Okay. We're doing it. We're doing it. Gonna drop Mardu Triome and rip apart Amulet. Well, they could have K Command. K Command is still a thing. All right. Anger, See the Truth. Bye. Wait, but they were gonna get exiled. Can you bring them back from exile? Can you not bring them back from exile? But I thought you had a tier 1 deck. What happened? But can tier 1 decks not bring shit back from exile? So at the end of the day, this deck ended up going 10 and 12. So it definitely wasn't an amazing deck, but really the problem is that we just got flooded on almost every game. So that's why the deck is called Flood of Floods. It really didn't have too much to do with the fact that the deck wasn't performing very well. It was literally just the fact that we were getting flooded. Every single change that we made, it was, okay, we're getting flooded. Take out 2 lands, add in 2 scry lands to help prevent the flood. Okay, take out a land. Okay, take out another land. Okay, take out 3 lands. You know, it was, okay, take out 2 more lands. The whole thing, we literally just had to keep taking out lands because no matter what we did, we were just getting absolutely flooded. So it was a nightmare on that front, but the deck is really fun to play. I think it's relatively solid, but I don't know. I've never really encountered a deck that you get flooded 75-80% of the games, and even if you're running 20 lands, you're still getting flooded by it. I've never experienced that before. This is the first time I've ever experienced, but the deck is really fun. I think it's really good if you're not getting flooded. I have no idea what to tell you. It's just you're always going to get flooded with this. So if you enjoy being flooded, this is a perfect deck for you. Perfect deck for you if you want to be flooded. But the biggest weaknesses that you're going to have with this deck is going to be, again, anything that gets bigger than a 3-butt very quickly, because it is still red. You don't have destroy all creatures, so you're going to run into those problems unless you can get an early Primal Amulet and then flip it and then double cast Anger of the Gods. But I mean, at that point in time, if you're going up against CoCo Angels or Mono Green Stompy, you're going to be dead most likely at that point. So there are Sweltering Suns and Anger of the Gods to really just help prevent any of that stuff from happening. Same with Callous Dismissal, just to remove their buffers or anything that has +1/+1 counters, all that other type of stuff. So there are ways to remove and deal with everything that they have on the board. And of course, finishing off with Grapeshot is always just hilarious. It's just a really, really, really fun deck. I enjoyed it a lot. But those are going to be the weaknesses. It's just the flood of death, the flood of floods.
Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it to this point, it means you either really enjoyed the video or you fell asleep and I'm waking you up now. Either way, thank you for all the support. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, come out with videos 7 days a week.